Well, that was fun. OBS is I had to restart OBS, so thanks for your patience and welcome to the final episode of building a massive Apple IIGS in Minecraft on Retrometal. I'm your host, Kat, and we're gonna finish this today because I want to get this done. Because now that I know what my next thing is going to be, and I think I've solved all the issues, I want to get started. Yeah, OBS is always fun. OBS is a pain in my tuchus, but you know what? When it works, it works. I think it's because I tried to hot swap from the Ethernet or from the wireless to the Ethernet. I probably shouldn't have tried that. I probably should have turned off the stream, plugged in the Ethernet, turned off the Wi-Fi, turned the stream back on. Probably should not have hot swapped my internet in the middle of things. So, lesson learned. But yeah, welcome. OBS is always fun. Nostalgic 26. Good afternoon. Yes, hello. I have cats on either side of me hunting leaves. The windows are open. So the windows are open. So if you hear outside noises, that's why, because it's warmer outside than it was in here. So I open the windows to warm it up in here. The Mac Pro is also on, so I'm sure that will help also. Yeesh, what? I have my cat Othello's on one side of me, and Elmer, my niece cat, is on the other side of me, and they're both like, leaves, 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 leaves. It's very cute. I don't know where number 3 is. As I look and make sure she's not coming around to stir up trouble. But yeah, we're going to finish. I took some measure. I am not dragging the CRT. I do have the CRT. It's in my bedroom. I am not dragging the CRT out. So I took some literal back of the envelope measurements this morning. Yes, I have cats on either side of me. It's perfect. I'm surrounded by cats. But yeah, also back of the envelope. Really, really good stir fry recipe sauce. Really good stuff. On the back of something from the IRS. It's just my yeah, you got a stimulus payment. No kidding. I'm aware that I got a stimulus payment. Thank you, IRS. But literal back of the envelope measurements of the CRT, so that I don't actually have to try to lift it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna finish this. Next week I am going to start. So talked a little bit about this last week, but the plan going for cats to the left, cats to the left, cats to the right, stuck in the middle with Mew. I'll show myself. I won't show myself out because it's my stream, but I can make horrible puns if I want to. Just like I can wear my glasses if I want to, because I did too lazy to put my contacts in this morning. I'm having a very lazy weekend, and it's great. Yesterday, I watched some of my clanmates fart around in the new Destiny raid, which I can't wait to try, but I am severely underleveled. So that'll be a few weeks. Are you saying ew about having the cats, or ew about the recipe, or ew about the pun? 4 a.m. I'm also, because it was being unstable and stupid, puns and glasses and laziness are all good things. I'm not going to worry about the music this week since OBS was being stupid. Let's just like have the computer do as little as possible. The pun, of course, yes. But yeah, so where are we? Back to game. Let's see options, because no, actually. Video settings. That would explain why things have slowed down significantly. Like, why are things... Particles, minimal, graphics fast, clouds off, full screen off. Because I feel like it's moving slower than I expected, but climb Mouse Hill. It's a Mouse Hill. Yeah, so my project it's not just my project for next week. It's the next cool thing I'm going to try going forward. Yes, this is the mouse. We did this last week. So I finally figured it out. So dropping shortly. It's 117% NOx. Yes. This came out. Or this is coming out. I reviewed it so spoiler alert, I reviewed this book for IIGS, so look for that in your next issue coming out end of March. Yeah, end of March. It's The Making of Nox Archaeist. It's really good. I'll let you read my full review, but the book is very cool. One of the things that's published in the book, if I can find it, because I didn't mark it, besides me, I'm mentioned in the book about 3 times. I'm in the index. I was like, I'm in the index. That's super cool. Somewhere in this mess, Rickles posted one of, and I know that he's made improvements on the route since, but the route for speedrunning for Nox. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I know it's in here because I remember reading it because that's what gave me the idea. It is out. Just got your copy yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. I can talk about it then. Yeah. It's out. It's good. I just got my act. I think this is the advanced reader's copy. This is my review copy. I haven't. But the speedrun route is published in this book somewhere. I can't find it because I want it. I should have put a bookmark in. But I'm not that smart. But anyway, I want to attempt to learn the Nox speedrun. I also know it's posted on Discord. I would be torn about watching Claim, but seeing you speedrun it would be good fun. I mean, obviously speedrunning it is not going to give you a good sense of speedruns. 118, I bet you that's it. Right, you're an English teacher. Use the index. Yes, see? Rickles has speedrun. And I was talking to Rickles on Discord, and we decided that we can probably improve on it, actually. So, yes, it is 117% Nox. It is me attempting to learn to speedrun the Nox. Alright. How do I want to do this? Okay, what I didn't actually, but I think it's only about a 1/4 inch. So we'll start with... This is that spoopy little bar that falls off whenever I move one of these CRTs that I really should, like, tape to the bottom when I try to move them, but I always forget that it's there until I try to move them. Anybody who has a GS RGB or has a GS CRT knows exactly what I'm talking about. Speedy Calmageddon. Yeah, I was talking to Rickles on the Nox Discord, and they say we could probably actually knock, like, that speedrun's really old, and there are probably better strats at this point. But I want to learn the speedrun. If I get really, really good at the speedrun, and this is a big if, but this is like the stretch goal on the Kickstarter. I'm not doing a Kickstarter. I would like to apply to perform said speedrun at a GDQ. Yeah, this thing, it bypasses a lot of story beats and a lot of side quests, yes. Oh, it's time. Yes, it is a very waterproof GS. So that's like, yeah, that's like my maybe if I'm if I get really good at it. Water cool. Yes, I have a water cooled GS. That is exactly what I have. All right, so this piece is 4.5 inches deep. So that's 1 inch, 2 inch, 3, 1 inch. It's 4 blocks to an inch. So I need 16 blocks, 16 blocks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're going to get the basics set up, and then we're going to deal with filling stuff in. All right, this is a 1/2 inch in. And then it goes the rest of the way. I'm not sure how I feel about that join, but we'll figure it out when we get. We'll figure it out when we get there. Physics? What are physics? The laws of physics weep, and then they get kicked to the curb. Alright. So it is. Alright, it is 7.5 inches. So 7 times 4 is 28. 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, that's interesting. The doesn't quite match, but we'll figure it out. The idea is I want to kind of get that. I guess I do need to put the plug in at some point too. There's a curve to the monitor. Measure once, cut twice. Well, this is Minecraft. This is Minecraft Creative. I don't really have to measure a whole lot at all. Or it's not like I have endless materials. It's great. Okay. But yeah, I just think part of me thinks it would be really funny to have Nox show up on a GDQ. I think if you go to speedruns.com, I'm pretty sure Rickles does hold the speedrun record for. I think that they did post it, and I think it is actually listed on speedruns.org or speedruns.com or whatever it is. But yeah, so the thing that was kind of getting in my way, to be honest, was doing the on-screen timer, because what speedrunners use is called live split. All right, and it is 1.5 inch. The bezel is 1.5 inches. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd be cool to just 2, 3, 4. Rep the old machines. Like I said, this is kind of a pipe. I don't want to say pipe dream, but did I just add an extra? I did not. Cool, go me. I'm like, did I just add an extra 2, 3, 4, 5? Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How tall did I not measure how tall it is? It's 12 inches. I would take the GS because it would make life for the techs a lot easier. Could be like, here's the HDMI out, and they'd be like, what? And I'd be like, no, for real, like HDMI out. Also, everything is in already. All the stuff is already in the GS. All right, so 12 times 4. 4 times... No. Yeah, 4 times 12 is 48. Yes, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 19, 20. Why does this look wrong? Maybe not. Yeah, I would do it with the... I would absolutely 100% do it with the... How many across is it? I'd use the CFFA. Tape measure. Let's put one of those in our hotbar. But anyway, yeah, that's my plan. But the thing I was having issues with was timer. So what I think I'm gonna end up doing is just it's called Live Split. It's a web version of Live Split. And how do I clear? I can just capture it as a screen. I think there's a way to integrate it into OBS, but I haven't been able to figure out or get it to work yet. So I think we're just going to end up capturing the home and gameplay, inventory, creative. Chisels and bits. I'm looking for undo. I know there's a way to clear the Quark is, yeah. Quark is silly. Jetpacks. Okay. I thought there was a way to 5 meters. That's 60 blocks? 5 meters, 1 block? What the? This is not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Howdy, 48K. Yeah, it would, but that's like 100% super not gonna happen. 12, 17, 94. 1. I am at least smarter than that. 1, 2. Whoop. How do I go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 5, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45. 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 36. I was Yes, we're working on the monitor, right? The goal is to finish the monitor today. And therefore finish the project today. And just be done. Because I wanted to get on to the next thing. Which I kind of wondered if that was going to happen, if I was going to. It's like this is our we're in a holding pattern, but am I going to finish the project or am I going to come up with another plan before we finish our holding pattern? Is that a square? That does not look like a square, but I'm not sure if that looks like a square, but Minecraft is deceptive. Oh, cool. RF mod. Yeah, the swap meet looked like a lot of fun, actually. Alright, what the heck is this from? Chisels and bits. Oh! Okay, that's a chisels and bits thing. It was options, controls, gameplay. Where's chisels and bits? I did not realize that was a chisels and bits thing. Additive bit blocking distance, draw region, impose, same materials, undo. Radial menu. Random patch of dirt is still there. I love it. Alright, let's do this and just... Well, let's do it the old-fashioned way. And that would be where we put everything together and then see how it looks. I know, this... I don't know if it's square. I probably should have measured that. Maybe it's not. It might not be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. Tungsten cube, a translucent cube 3D monitor. Yeah. It is the problem here is also it has literally been so long since I actually saw a CRT sitting on my IIGS that I'm literally not sure what the proportions are. Like, this could be right. It's raining on my 2GS. I'm not an expert there. I mean, I've washed it. I've retrobrighted it. It's not like that's never happened to it before. Please tell me this is building it all the way. It totally is. That's awesome. Oh, that's so good. Rain cools. Yeah, rain fixes the thing we broke in the inside. All right. All right. So it goes. Oh, half an inch, yeah. Wow, I can't even read my. It's raining Apple 2GS. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us probably went to It's Raining Men. That's a lot. Although that does look. I think this is too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Alright, let's. We're gonna have to put feet on this thing eventually. I forgot about all the animal noises that they put into this pack. Which, by the way, was really fun the first time I played this pack, and I had the sound on, and the cat got really freaked out because he kept hearing burbs, and he was like, "Mom, burbs!" And I'm like, "Yes, dude, burbs." I am aware that the thing is. Oh, that's not good. That is not how that was supposed. Well, keep going and carve away what that is essentially what I'm doing. Is I am going to carve away what isn't a 2GS. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we need a flux bore. Actually, we might need. Because I wasn't paying attention. So I need a flux bore. All right, boop. I think, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. What? No clean flux bore. So flux, redstone. So the reason why it's called the flux bore, modded Minecraft stuff. Redstone flux. So this comes out of a pack called Thermal or Thermal Foundations. It's called Thermal Foundations, but if you hear someone who plays modded Minecraft talking about thermal, this is what they're talking about. And Thermal Foundations is a tech pack, and the power source so you have to make power. There's like dynamos and stuff you can build. And the power is called redstone flux. So everything, so flux, bore, I think there is a flux, actually I think you can make a flux capacitor. It's a part that's used. Yeah, here. You use it to build like jetpacks and stuff, but yes, there are flux capacitors in the pack. Because whoever created the pack does in fact have a sense of humor. So that's why stuff for thermal you'll hear called flux this, flux that, because that's the power that it uses. You really hate me today. Let's go back to let's not and say we did go back to 1985. Like, all right, I have really busted this up. Like, I have super busted this up. Sometimes I try to use the modded tools, and this is like legitimately what happens because I don't build in modded. I play what are called quest packs. So quest packs are packs that, it's kind of exactly what it says on the tin. It gives you like a bunch of quests. A lot of times you'll start with nothing, and the quest gives you stuff you need to progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, like you start, and then it's like, oh, this quest gives you a sapling, or this quest gives you, dirt or whatever. So I actually don't. When I'm playing modded, I'm not generally just free building. I'm generally trying to like solve problems, trying to figure out like, okay, how do I take what I have and make lava? How do I take what I have and make, gravel, or what are the steps to get this, that, or the next thing? So when I try to use things like builder's wands and whatnot, this is generally the result because I very rarely ever use them. And it's like, it's almost sometimes faster for me to do it a little bit the old-fashioned way, just because that's what I know. Treats to burn. Yeah, I need to do something about... I keep thinking of trying to think. It's honestly a lot of the stuff. Like, there are definitely things I want to do with like, in regards to upgrading and changing stuff around here, but I have been so busy with work. Like, when you enjoy your job and you actually want to do it, it's like a whole different, like, feeling. I'm like, not gonna lie, I used to get a lot. The school I was in before, I had a lot. I got a lot done. Let's just put it that way. But now it's like I have lots of things to take care of, and I am rewriting. Right now I'm rewriting units that I don't need until next year, because I want to get it done now while I'm thinking about it, and also because I'm actually enjoying, like, working on them. So I don't get as much time. I don't really get as much done on this as I used to, which is going to sound terrible. The culture, let's just say, the culture of the school I'm in now is refreshingly different and refreshingly better. Like, I am in the middle of... I taught... The first thing I taught this year was Beowulf, and it was the first beginning of the year, and I used a lot of stuff I got from other people, and I was kind of flying by the seat of my pants, and I go back, and I'm like, looking at what I did, and I'm like, I hate all of this. I don't know what in the world I was thinking. So now that I've got ideas, and I'm like, I'm just going to start doing this so that next year, because I'm probably also not teaching it first next year. I think I'm going to teach it later in the year. But I'm just going to get it done, because it's like one less thing to worry about. Yeah, and I think we're gonna start with something. We're gonna start with something a little more student friendly than jumping right into Old English, because that's a... I think we're gonna to ramp up a little. Well, like, I mean, what we're really starting with is this is how we do vocabulary assignments, and this is what I expect of you, and that kind of thing. We'll start there, but yeah, no, I enjoy Beowulf. I enjoy it's like, yo, this is fun. This is like epic deeds and like people like beating up monsters. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Nostalgic is I'm looking for having everything the base like done. So that I don't have to... So that I can, look at ways to make things better. I also really just want to get through to the end of the year. We've hit that slump time when it's just like That stretch, especially when Easter's late like this, that stretch between Easter break, between Christmas break and Easter break can be very, very, very long. Yeah, but here's the thing. Does reading things on the internet irk me occasionally? Do I also accept that language and grammar changes, and that if I were to actually try to read, like if you were to actually go back to Shakespeare's time, even spoken English would be very, very different than it is today, and you actually might not understand a lot of what people were saying. So, like, part of me on that is language changes. And I'm kind of okay with that. Because languages have to evolve or die. And I think I've talked before on here about if you want to. There's a book, I can't remember who it's by. It's called. I had this on the tip. Spoken Here. There's a word for that. And it's about different languages that are dying as a result of English becoming kind of the accepted language of kind of the planet. Forsooth, she speaks true. Yeah, so it's like, the language, it has to evolve. And we don't get to, just like anything else, we don't get to decide what that looks like. We just get to, we can help it along, but we're not ever going to be able to decide, what that ends up being. I mean, you're not wrong. Universal Translate. I mean, like every, that's such the Universal Translator is such a science fiction staple too. I mean, no, V. That's always been, because when you think about going to another planet and meeting other species, that's always, communication is key. That's like if you're going to write science fiction, that's one of the first problems you kind of have to solve with your story. What's this fish doing in my ear? It's a cat treat. Why am I dropping frames? Oh, I think I know. I mean, I have a pretty good idea why I'm dropping frames, and there's not honestly a lot I can do about it. The short answer is I need my own place. It's the basketball tournaments are on, and so the rest of the house is upstairs watching one of the tournaments, which is cool. I do enjoy me some Madness of March. I do. I root for the Tennessee Lady Volunteers because Pat Summitt was amazing. They're not the team they used to be, but because no one, Pat was irreplaceable. And that's, people just have to understand. Sometimes that happens. You're not going to get. When it's a once in a lifetime coach, that's kind of what it means. It means you're probably not going to get. So people who are like, oh, they were bitch. Yes. Yes, you know, they do miss Pat, but there's not a whole lot they can do about it. Where's the episode of Track Rise? That would be hysterical. I would actually watch that. Speaking of Trek, I have not watched. I don't have Paramount Plus, CBS, whatever the heck it is this year. So I have not seen Picard yet. But I hear nothing but good things about it. I just, why does streaming has become what it was supposed to replace, which is cable. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right. At this point, I will just be super excited when I can watch Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, I don't want to say that on stream, Kansas Fester. I mean, I thought it really, really loud, but I'm not actually. I'm not going to actually say that. Also, it's not as easy as that is not as easy as it used to. Yes, 40. That used to be easy. Sailing the high seas used to be a lot easier. As we like to call sailing the high seas, as we like to call it. That's how I started, but then I realized that with all of the Marvel things coming out on Disney Plus, I just gave up. Well, now it looks like one of those old Mac LC monitors. We could just leave it like that. Yes, copy parties. I mean, I remember. Who remembers trying to download files off of somebody on IRC with like weird verbose commands of, you know, whatever. I don't even remember the command set. It's been that long ago. I mean, I definitely remember, oops. If you filled in the monitor, I'm going to scream. You did not fill in the monitor. Good. Yeah, I mean, I dropped cable and I just got Disney Plus. Yep. Was that the cable or was that the command 48K? I actually like legitimately do not remember. It has probably been 15 it has probably legitimately been 15 years since I looked at any of that. But I definitely remember like pirating large hunks of Tokyo Mew Mew and the live action Sailor Moon off of their respective channels in I was doing it on a cable modem at least. So there's that. I mean, I guess I'm gonna put blue in there. I am not, however, because I don't want to take it apart. So I am not, however, building a giant copper yoke. Although that would be... Now I kind of want to do that. 14.4. See, I didn't get on the internet until at least 36.6, and then I was short-lived during the summer when I got my first tower, and then I went to college and I had a serial line. I had a slip connection. So that was the thing. Search items. Quartz stairs, yes. Because there's a little bezel right here. That's not what I want. This is what I want. That is not what I want. I might need the turny wrench. Oh, dog. All right, I suspect for this we're gonna need to do... We're gonna need that. We're gonna need the wrench. And by the wrench, I mean the crescent hammer. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like this should work. Aw. Thank you. Yeah, it's... I need to fix... I know I should just turn that off. It's like one of those settings when you first start streaming that, like, you read, like, the... When you get started streaming. Alright, how can I do this? Okay, so what I want it to do, in case you try... I mean, if you haven't figured it out yet, I want it to... It is very cubist, yes. Wonder if putting in the blue would help. I bet it would. Blue lamp, actually additions. And now I'm going to turn these all on. I think blue? I don't think there's a cyan. Cyan is not the color I want. Cyan blue. Because everybody should because I want the screen to actually light up, because I'm that kind of a dork. Alright. Because this is the turned on Apple IIGS and the screen is supposed to be blue, we are going to make the screen blue. I try to at least do a little bit of advanced planning. Please note I said try. Oh, okay, that's... Today I learned, and I guess that actually kind of makes sense. Because the whatever, you know, identifier Minecraft uses for block turned on and block turned off is going to be different, and I think that the builder's one just uses that Minecraft identifier to go find the block, so I can actually just turn all these blocks on and then just copy all the lit up blocks. And I don't have to turn them all off. Yeah, actually, because when it crashes to my, as we have shown here, when it crashes to monitor, that's basically what you get, is a blue screen of death. Okay, let's... Alright, we want to leave 1. Alright. And you can meditate on the flying apple. I was actually considering, if I wanted to put something on the screen, how I would do it. Alright, so now the top should be fairly easy. This is when it also shows that I don't have a ton of experience building. But that does give it it gives it that little bit of depth that it kind of needs. I really still think that's... I probably need to figure out what side to hit it from. So, like, I want it to go that way, and then I want it to go... No? I'm actually not sure if this will work. But there is... Well, first of all, let's do this. Just so we don't make the world's... It is very much displaying low res, yes. How can I get the bezel on the other side the way I want? So like I just want to rotate it this way or this way, depending on which way the camera's pointing. It can play a little, yeah, it can play brick out. I just want you to turn 45 degrees or 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees this way. I actually, of all of the ways that it can turn these stairs, I think that's like one way it can't turn them. All right. All right. We also did another oopsie boingo. We did an oopsie boingo. So what else is new? Because this should be also 6 blocks down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll fix that. I'm like, why does this not look right? That is why this does not look right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hopefully let's try not doing this from the top. Let's do this from let's do this like this. Like I said, Fluxbore I do occasionally use because when you play something like Stone Block and you want to clear out a room in a hurry to make, a room. So Stone Block, you end up actually using your Fluxbore occasionally. Oh, you know what? That's why can't I put something there? That's probably why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the point of having higher lungos negative interpreter for something, you know what? You probably could. That's the thing about Minecraft, is you probably could write something like that and it would probably work. I don't know. I mean, the whole point of Minecraft being written in Java, I assume, since that's what everybody does with the Java version, is all we do is like mod the thing. One, 2, 3. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about programming to tell you one way or the other. These schmools are outdoors. It's like 70 here today. It's like really nice out. So it's a perfect day for staying in the house and playing Minecraft. This is not going as well as I thought it would, but most of that is human error. None of these are issues with the program. These are 100% all problem exists between chair and keyboard problems, as in I need to really like pay attention to what the heck I'm doing. Like, I watch a lot of Minecraft streaming, and it's surprisingly more difficult to connect with chat and pay attention to what you're building. Like, people like Serge Jaeger make it look super easy, and it's really not. To like really pay attention, to be able to pay attention. Oh yeah, today and tomorrow are supposed to be nice, and then we're supposed to, it's gonna crater again. Yeah, we have that too. I feel like you're about a day ahead of us then, because we're supposed to get another like warm-ish day tomorrow, and then everything's supposed to crater. Hey, Amiga Gamer! It is. I'm not even sure. I don't have my watch on. I couldn't actually tell you what it is out there because I don't have my watch on. We'll fix that later. We'll fix that in post. But yeah, no, it's nice out, but it's not gonna last. Which honestly, I'm ready. I'm ready for nice weather. I'm ready for it to be spring. I'm done. Yeah, it's March. I'm done. I'm done with the ice and the snow and the ick and the, getting up and having to scrape out, getting up and having to scrape the car. All those little things that are just super annoying in the winter. Yeah, I'm over it. One, two. So I think I built this wrong. We'll fix that later. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. At least here we've had a consistently cold winter. Yeah, our winter can't decide what it wants to do, which is also unbelievably annoying. Nope! That is not what we want. We will abandon the Builders 1 there very rapidly. Alright. Now we just need to clear the rest of this. What I really need is a macro that does that for me. Which is probably also possible to program into Minecraft. But again, programming, super not my thing. But I'm sure there's all kinds of cool stuff here I could do if I really knew what the heck I was doing. Which is a pretty big if. That's a very large if in my world. Home Depot, can I get a Builders 1? I wish there were Builders 1s available in the real world. I mean, in the real world, I'm also probably not going to be building a giant monolith out of quartz anytime soon. Which is essentially what this is a giant monolith built out of quartz. Boop. Oops. Overshot. Alright. Did somebody build and install some monoliths? I did was it the end of I thought it was the beginning of 2001 when people Yeah, no. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Like there was it was over in Europe somewhere, I think. There was just like these random like monoliths just showing up. And I think the joke was they're about 10 years too late because that needed to happen in 2000 and that needed to happen 2001 because 2001: A Space Odyssey. And if you haven't read that book, please tell me you've read that book. That is a very, very good book. Arthur C. Clarke is an excellent writer. The movie is a lot. The movie is very Kubrick. I have watched the movie. I did a paper on the book when I was in high school. Surprise. Surprise! Yeah, on the moon and Jupiter. But I feel like I vaguely remember the random monoliths showing up in like parks and stuff, and people like, and we're like, the aliens are here, and other like all the mundanes are like, what? And we're like, do people not watch movies? Do you not read books? Do you not watch movies? What is wrong with you? Okay, I think I've got it. Yeah, there we go. Whoa! I might have to go break up a cat spat. I will be right back. cat spat. That was very large, very puffy tail that my little dude had. All is well. Everybody's fine. No fur has been there. No fur was shed. I just wanted to make sure nobody got hurt. Last night he was laying on the sofa, and one of his cousin cats came up to also lay on the sofa and was very sad to see that Othello was on the sofa. That's the sun. There's a hole in the sky. That would be the sun. You know, that thing we don't always see. But it was really funny. I'm like, there's, you know, it's this giant sectional sofa. It's enormous. There's room for 3 cats and me and probably, you know, a few more. But if there is a cat on the sofa anywhere, none of the other cats will be anywhere near the sofa. Apparently there is some sort of unspoken 1 cat per sofa rule. But it was really cute. He was all sacked out in his cozy spot, and she's like, she usually sleeps on the back of the sofa, and he was on the the cushion, the regular cushions, and I'm like, there's room. Nobody's laying on the back of the sofa. There's plenty of room for you, cat. But there's another cat there, so no. Oh, I know. I am fully aware, Amiga Gamer, that is now how cat not. I have been owned by a cat now for 13 years. I am extremely aware that is not how cats work. He is 13. He went to Tevets this week. He is 12 pounds and healthy, and had to get a shot and was not happy with me about it. And they took his temperature, which he was also not happy about. Because how dare I let them take his temperature in an undignified manner? And I'm like, dude, we need to take your temperature. Alright, that's better. Was that supposed to be a 1? Yeah, that's right. Something doesn't look right, and I'm not sure what. But we're just gonna roll with it. My cat used to lay on the back of the sofa on his side. You'd all push. That looks better. Alright, this bezel. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, no, that's right. I'm right. I'm second guessing myself, which is also a thing that happens when I do stuff like this. Alright, we also need to... How big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need the green lamp. This is not doing what I wanted it to do. Oh, I totally did that wrong. Whoops! Like, that doesn't look right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Probably should match the other ones. It's very large 2GS, and I guess this bezel thing that I wanted to do is not going to work. It would work with chisels and bits, which I have done a roof in chisels and bits once. Because unless this has one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, geez, that's too many, actually. But that's okay. Add more pixels. I was trying to think if I should, like, put something on the monitor. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I guess this is about as good as it's gonna get. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Unfortunately, if I try to use the builder's wand, it's not going to do what I want it to do, so I have to do it this way. This is actually the most I've mined, and frankly, since the Witch Queen dropped, since the new Destiny expansion dropped, this is probably the most I've played Minecraft in a couple of weeks. Since I didn't stream last week because of birthday party. Because the little lady is the wee, or she likes to call it Fwee. And I got her. They have like big perler beads for little hands. I got her a set of those so she can learn how to, you know, she can be all like crafty and stuff. Oh, wait, you know what? I solved my problem. I like legitimately solved my problem without realizing I solved my problem. This will give you that sort of look that you're looking for. Knock off the plastic bezel on your monitor to get extra pixels. Don't you wish that that's how it worked? Wouldn't it be awesome if that's how it worked? If we could just magically get more pixels. Instead, it's like, I got a bigger monitor, which just means the pixels are bigger. That looks like something. I am super not happy with the pixels on the screen. I like that it glows. I'm not happy with the color. I should also put some more cables in the thing. This might be a project I come back to. What other blue blocks do I have that I could play with? There's wool. Is there a light blue? Is there just a blue lamp, or can I get blue lamp, light blue lamp? What is light blue lamp? That's not any better. The CRT, yeah, I'm happy with the CRT shape at this point. I'm just not happy with... What's this? Anti-block. I don't even know. I am afraid to ask. Light blue shulker box, cable facade, blue concrete. Congealed slime, blue rock wool, blue smoke bomb, painted wood. Block of mana. No, mana. Cannot get blocks of crystallized mana. I was trying to get that it's on look. There's not just like... There's just not a lot of good blue. And like the stained glass, it's a window. Which is also kind of not what I'm looking for. What we could do... Are they? I could, again, have not watched, so I will believe you. I believe you. I'm looking, like I said, I'm looking for something opaque. So that I don't have to fill in all of that. White lamp. Actually, additions. I know there's a white lamp. Yeah, I just don't have a ton of time to watch TV anymore. Like I come home from work and I'm whooped. Don't need you anymore, and I don't need you anymore. So like that's, you know, like I said at the top of the stream, I'm like stupendously far behind a lot of people in my clan level wise in Destiny, and it's the same thing. I'm too tired when I get home to even think about... Somebody mentioned contemplating the apple, so... Alright, TEMDEVICE. This is how long it is. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, perfect. Those are the wrong ones. I know, right? C. Oops. White lamp. C H E C K S Y S T E M D E V I C E. Because that's a check system device. Because I'm 99.9% sure that's what it says every time I don't turn on the CFFA before I turn on the computer. It actually looks angry now. It kind of looks sad and angry now. My GS has an angry. I really don't think that's. The problem is, right, it's. Yeah, I know. It is a three-eyed monster with a tongue. That is exactly what it is. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I am off by 1. Something didn't look right. I am off by 1. That's easy to fix. Oh, it is totally an inside joke. Like if you know if you know the GS, you know darn well what that's supposed to say. One, two, three. I thought I was off. Like I said, it's just you look at it and 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 you're like, something's off, something's off, something's off. But maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I should trust my gut because maybe I'm right. I'm totally right. But this can be fixed. This is actually not a terribly hard fix. This one's a pretty easy fix. I am a little bit of both, actually. I mean, I know I'm crazy, but in this case, I was also right. Alright, so this is what we need to do. We just need to bust this out. This is why we do this in creative mode, so we don't have to worry about wasting materials. This is when you can tell I'm not a math person. This is how you know for sure that I am a verbal human and not a mathematical human. Because of stuff like this. Because stuff like this happens. Okay, yeah, that looks a little more square. Because it's actually square now. Yay! Okay, this is a thing. This is a thing that I did in my life. Oh, you know what else needs to happen? Mother busser. I may do some fixes and then I may do some off-screen fixes because I feel like, oh, you know what? This needs to happen. There's just no good way. There's actually, to do that curve at the back of the monitor, there's just like no real good way to do that, is there? I can't remember. Does it? Okay, square is good, but it should. I honestly did not measure it. That's probably why it doesn't look 100% right to me, is it probably should be 4x3, and I probably should have measured it, but I didn't. And it's like in there somewhere, and that's like far. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to also, maybe not. I didn't want to have to drag the CRT out here because it's huge. Okay. I don't either, honestly. I really don't. But it looks good, and that's kind of what I was shooting for, was this looks good. So what I'm probably going to do at this point, I do think it actually maybe should be a touch shorter, but maybe that will require me to take some measurements and stuff that I might not, that I don't, well, like I said, it's in there. And, oh, never mind, he let himself out. Somebody was in timeout, but he let himself out. It does look really good. I'm happy with, like, I will never be happy with it because, oh, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm also a perfectionist. And those two wolves are now battling for my brain. But there's a third wolf that says, no, Nox, be done. And that wolf is what's probably going to win. So that is kind of... It is a companion to the two. Yeah, that's exactly what I built it as, was companion / homage / whatever to Dr. Steve's 2E in Minecraft, which is way better than mine. This is just something like it was like something I wanted to do. Something it's like it's been you have that idea and it's kicking around your brain and you have to get it out of your brain onto some sort of media, and that's what this really kind of was just me getting this idea that's been kicking around in my brain for no joke a couple of years now and making it happen. And I figure if I do it on stream, like I can, if I do it on stream, I will hold myself to actually doing it and it will actually get done as opposed to not I have started this a few times in the past and not finished it because there's no like holding myself to it. But that's yeah, it's done. I will. What I'm actually going to probably do is record a little tour video for the YouTube channel to go with all of these streams. But like I said, I now that I know that this is what I want to do, and now that I've read the book, I just kind of want to get started on all of the Nox Archaeist fun. I'm super jonesed. And after reading the making of book, I'm super. It was either going to be that or the 100% Nox run. I have to order the strategy guide for that though. And wow, that light is making me look like I have really red eyes. So I'm gonna take my glasses off because I know it's coming through my glasses, and I can kind of sort of see what I'm doing. I am so nearsighted that I cannot even read chat. City of Trinsic, I don't. Yeah, somebody's probably done that already, though. That one I think has probably been done. Probably that one's probably been there, done that. But anyway, there's actually nobody online. I think Rex is streaming, but he's not streaming anything retro. I don't even know what Monarch is. I don't think it's retro though. I think it's new. I think it's fairly new. Like, none of the usual suspects are streaming today because, I mean, hey, I know why Amiga Bill apparently had to work today. If it's fun to do, you can do it. That is true. That is very, very true. So, I'm going to see. Come on. Stop running ads, Twitch. I don't care about Intuit. Well, I did my taxes. They are done. Yeah, no, this is not even remotely retro. This is like super, super new. So we're just Bill streamed yesterday because he had to work today. I saw him come on because I was watching our clan team play the raid, and it came up, Amiga Bill is now streaming, and I'm like, yeah, but gotta support my peeps in the raid. Yeah, I know Twitch shrinks me when ads pop up. This was like I was flipping on Rex's stream on my phone to see what Monarch was, to see if it was like retro, and so I had to. It was the opening of the stream ads that you get. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of all of the silly things Twitch does because it does it to me too when I'm watching streams. But yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it there for today. And I guess we'll just kind of end it. But yeah, next week, speedrunning Nox or learning the speedrun in Nox. I am not gonna obviously get. I think now I'm just curious. We've got a few extra minutes, so let's see. Speed demos, archive, Nox, Archaeist. LMN. Oh. I could have sworn I thought I could have sworn Rickles submitted to speed whatever. But maybe not. So we will we will start. I will do some more research. I could have sworn that Rickles put something up there. But I will see you all next week for Nox Archaeist. I'm going to learn how to try to beat it, and I think Rickles' record is something along the line of like 20 minutes. So you're gonna get to watch like the same bits of Nox over and over and over again. So that it's either gonna be really interesting or really boring. Take your pick. But thanks everybody for hanging out, for chatting, and for lurking, and for following. I want to welcome Nose Raider 48, who gave us a follow when we were offline. So thank you very much for that. And subscribing and cheering and kibitzing and just all the things you do to make this awesome. Looking forward to next week. And until then, thanks for watching.